So you are reaching out. This is step 2 in the listing process. We're going to be coming out to meet with you at your property. We're going to be getting a tour of your property. We're going to be asking you a ton of questions, engaging with you to find out what is the most important thing. You know, the same thing is not important to every single person. So it's going to be really, truly important that we ask a lot of questions, engage with you, and find out what is most important to you and your family as you make this move. Hey, I'm Gary Meek with the Living in Sacramento team, and this is step 2, stage 2, phase 2, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be coming to you, talking to you, and getting to know a little bit more about you and what's most important in selling your property. And so everybody has a little different reason for selling. They've got a little different things that are going on in their life. Some people got to move out of state quickly for a job. Some people might be selling mom and dad's house that have, moved into a home or are no longer with us. So the dynamics change. So there are several things that could play a part in what you're going to do with the process of selling this house. So let's talk about a couple of those here today. So first and foremost, you may say, Gary, we've got to move quickly. And, we know the house has got deferred maintenance. Like I said, if it's mom and dad's house, we don't want to do a lot of fixing up and we just want to sell it. I may be able to bring in a cash offer for you. Now, back in the day, 2020, 21, there was cash offers coming from Zillow and Redfin and OfferPad, and those offers were fantastic. And sometimes the offers that we get in today's market are considerably less than you thought. And that's perfectly fine. You don't have to accept that offer. We just want to make sure that you understand that that is there as an option for you. So if we get a cash offer and it's good and it's decent, you say, hey, you know what? I'll take that. I don't got to worry about fixing the house. I don't worry about inspections. I don't have to worry about, a closing timeline. We want to get it done quickly. Like I said, or if you're moving out of state and something like that, you got a job, you might have to move quicker. So that might work for you. But if it doesn't, it's no big deal. You just say, hey, Gary, we appreciate the cash offer. It doesn't net us anywhere near what we're looking for. So we're going to pass on that. And I say, hey, no big deal. Let's move on to another possible option for you. So what about your house being a little deferred? We've got kids, got animals. I know in our house, we've got 2 dogs and a cat. And hey, the house gets a little bit messy from time to time. There's some wear and, we might need new flooring and we don't want to do it right now because we're living in the house. But if I could rehab that house, if I could do some new paint, throw in some fresh carpet, maybe put granite on my countertops if I don't have them, that is a rehab that we can help to, set up with you. A lot of times we work with a couple different companies that do not have an upfront cost. So you say, hey, I want to do this rehab. We need a new roof. We have got single pane windows. The house hasn't been updated because it was mom and dad's and they just were happy with what it was. We can walk through the process of doing that rehab for you. And we work with several different companies that will then bill the escrow when it closes. And for a lot of folks, hey, I don't want to spend the money out of pocket. And so I'll pay a little, extra, a little premium to make sure that that can all be done and charged to the close of the escrow. We can do that for you. If you're like, hey, I don't want to spend any extra money, but we do have some capital that we could do the rehab, then, hey, we can help you coordinate contractors, painters, flooring, like I said, windows, roof, whatever it is. We can assist you with that as a part of our process, and we'll manage the entire project for you, especially for those of you, like I said, that mom and dad's house, and they're moved on to wherever it is for them, but you happen to live out of state, something we can do for you. We could help manage the project, and it's a part of our listing process, something that not every agency or team really offers. All right, so we've talked about some different options for you, rehabbing the house, not rehabbing the house. But now we're going to get into something else, and we're going to get into the inspection process. So we always make sure that all of our clients are in the driver's seat. It's something we're going to discuss. We haven't even signed a listing agreement. We're going to talk to you about our marketing plan and what we do that sets us apart from everybody else. So anybody that is looking at hopefully getting a buyer from the Bay Area, that big whale that sold their $1 million home and is going to buy cash here, is thinking, hey, I really want that person. Well, in order to get that person, you have to be able to be prepared to do what they do in the Bay Area. In the Bay Area, everybody that is getting ready to sell a house, they list those properties with all the inspections done and completed, and oftentimes the repairs done and completed as well. So we do the same thing here. we want to make sure that we get the listing inspections done up front. That could be a home inspection, could be a pest inspection, could be a sewer inspection, could be a roof inspection, could be a mold inspection. Whatever it is, we're going to go through the process of those inspections with you. And we want to make sure that we get those inspections done so that we can list the property with you as the seller in the driver's seat through the entire process. So you have understood the inspections. We've understood some of the possibilities. And now we're going to talk about our marketing plan. So we are going to make sure that you as our seller in the driver's seat from the very, very get-go. And so that's why we do those inspections up front. Then we're going to actually have a discussion about we're going to do repairs. We're not going to do repairs. We're going to go through the entire process, make sure that you guys are in the driver's seat, make sure you guys have full and total control throughout the entire process. And that is why you are hiring us to be there for you, protect you guys, to make sure we do everything we can to get you guys top dollar for your house. Hope this helps. We'll see you in the next phase. Take care.